Hey everyone, my name is Mark Harris. I'm the race director for the Run and Ride series, this is a pre-race brief for the Run and Ride that's going to be going on at California's Great America, December 22nd. So thank you all for signing up and coming out and doing the event. We'll be hosting a half marathon, quarter marathon, a loopathon, 5K and 1 mile event, all taking place December 22nd at the California's Great America. Thank you very much, California Great America, for having us out there and hosting this event during your Winterfest. Great event going on with tons of lights, tons of Christmas activities, lots of festivities going on. Everyone who's racing, you will get a park ticket to that's good to go into Winterfest from Saturday all the way through. They close, one-time visit up until it shuts on December 31st. Weather for Saturday looks pretty good, going to be in the low 60s. Make sure if you're doing those longer distances, you're refueling, rehydrating. We've got water stations and we're going to go over them a little bit later on in the brief. Schedule for the weekend, Friday, we will be doing a packet pickup at the Sports Basement in Sunnyvale, and that goes on from 4:30 till 6:30. Come on down and see us there, pick up your bib, shirts, hats, swag, whatever you're getting. Great store, awesome outdoor store. They do skiing, biking, running, anything you can think of, they do in that store. So come down, check the store out. They've got some discount stuff going on for anyone who comes down and does packet pickup on the Friday. Saturday morning, race day, registration and packet pickup will start at 8 a.m. at the park. That'll run all the way through until 2:30 in the afternoon, so different distances can pick up their packets throughout the day. 10 a.m. we will be starting the half marathon, quarter marathon and loopathon, and then at 2 o'clock we will be starting the 5K, and at 3 p.m. we will be starting the 1 mile race. So that's kind of the layout for the day. 5 p.m. The park will be opening. Usually they open a little bit before, around 4:30, 5 o'clock, so be prepared to go in the park at that time. Okay, so for parking, when you arrive, just follow parking directions, come through the main entrance for the park. You'll go through the toll booths. You will not have to pay until 5 o'clock. If you leave and come back, you will have to pay to park, so make sure you hang out or just get there just before 5 and you'll get in with those toll booths being open for all the runners for the event. Okay, so during packet pickup, if you when you arrive, you will bring your registration information with you. If there's a barcode, and there will be a barcode on that, on your registration printout, you can either do it from your phone or print it out. We can scan that in, verify who you are, and give you your packets. In your packets, you will be getting an envelope, and that will contain your race bib. And also, if you ordered them or they're part of your sign up, you will get a ticket to the park. Make sure you check that you have a ticket in your envelope and your bib before you leave. If you bought any extra swag like t-shirts, hats, you'll pick them up. 1 milers, you'll be picking up your buffs. And if you chose a t-shirt or a hat for the other distances, you'll be getting that. Quarter, the half marathon and loopathon, you're getting your extra swag too. We've got tons of good stuff to be giving away. So make sure you pick all that stuff up. Your bib has your timing chip on the back of it. So it has this little chip here. That lets us know how many laps you've done, when you started, when you finished. So it's important that you leave that chip on the back. You can keep the bib when you're finished. We don't need that back, it's disposable. When you are running, I like to show people, please wear your bib on your front, either here, or some people like to wear it at the top of their shorts. If you wear it too high up here, we won't be able to get your scans as you cross the mat. It's also important that we can actually see your number. 2 reasons for that: so we can verify timing and those types of things. And also we have photographers out on the course, and they will help you find your pictures afterwards with that particular bib number. Each distance have a different color bib. So 1 mile, you'll be wearing a white bib. 5K, you have the red bib. Quarter marathon, you will be wearing yellow bibs. Half will be wearing an orange bib. And the loopathon guys, you will have a blue bib. So you'll actually know on the course who's doing what distance, because you're all going to be kind of mixed in there. The course will be marked with cones with blue arrows on, and we'll show you that. All the areas that you can't go will be taped off. Lots of good signage showing you which way you should go and shouldn't go. We do something called rolling awards. So once you've finished, you can come over to our timing trailer. And if you've won something, we'll give you an award right there and then. We give you a printout of how fast you did it and what your position is. Top 1, 2, or 3 in your particular age group, and you win a prize. I think we've got some cool prizes being supplied by the park. Some Christmas ornaments, snow globes, some other stuff like that. So some really cool Christmas themed prizes, all related to Winterfest. So that's kind of fun. Post-race food, we've got that starting around 11 o'clock, rolling all day long. Bagels, bananas, Powerade refreshments, and those types of things. And then don't forget, after you've finished, either go away, come back, hang out, cheer on the races, come to the park that evening, or once again, your ticket's good for the rest of Winterfest. Water options on the course. We will have a water station that you'll pass twice out on the course. So it lands at around about 1.5 miles, 2 miles. If you go online, there are maps and they'll show you exactly where that water station is. And then we'll also have a water station at the lap point. And I'm going to go over that a little bit, some of the logistics, especially for your 10 a.m. races, about exactly how you're doing those laps and how that works. So bathrooms, we're in the pavilion area, flushing toilets, that's super nice. We've got them for you at start and finish. And then also out in the course, the bathrooms are actually open throughout the park. So if you need to have a bathroom break at any point, there's lots of opportunities to do that. So the course, it's flat, it's very windy. So through these amusement parks, we take you through all kinds of different areas, through the back scenes, through the main park and area. It's very windy, so be prepared for that. There's some narrow spots. We've got some two-way traffic, signage and marking, and volunteers will help you make sure everyone is going the right way. Everyone needs to be completing around a 22-minute mile. That's a little bit different from our other races. Usually the half and the quarter, we ask you to do a 14-minute mile, but because we've got all day, we can pretty much let you guys do around a 22-minute mile, and that lets us all get finished up by 4 p.m., park open, and you guys can get in there. So the 5K and the 1 mile, pretty straightforward. 5K, you're starting at 2 p.m. You will follow the main 5K loop. Follow the 5K signs. You do start at the start under the big arch, and you'll run a lap, and you'll actually finish under a little arch. We'll have 2 arches at the start and finish, and a lap chute, which I'll go over for the other guys in a little bit. 1 mile, pretty straightforward as well. You guys start at 3, and you follow the 1 mile signs, and volunteers will direct you where to go. Obviously, your course is going to be a little bit shorter. So for the guys who are starting at 10 o'clock, to make up the right distances on the course, when we start everyone at 10, everyone will run the 1 mile loop to start off with. So you'll follow all the signs that say 1 mile, you'll follow the volunteers that are telling you which way to go, and you will do this shorter 1 mile loop to get you started on the race. After you've completed that 1 mile lap, you'll need to do additional 5K laps to get your distances. So the quarter guys, you will need to do an additional 2 laps of the 5K route to finish up. Half guys, you'll need to do an additional 4 laps of the 5K route to finish up your course. And then Loopathon, you guys just keep going until 3 p.m. is our last lap, or you can stop before that. And I'm going to go over a little something on those distances to kind of explain exactly how you get your medals and earn them as you go along. So the important thing to remember is, as you come back towards the pavilion area, there is a lap point, and that's going to be located on your right hand side. So you stick really close to the right, and that'll take you through to the lap. If you are finishing, you've done all the laps, and it's up to you to keep track in your head about how many laps you've done. You go towards the left, and you'll finish under a smaller arch. So for the guys who are doing the Loopathon, who are going and going and going, at 2 o'clock, you've got to remember we're also starting at 5K. So 5K guys are also going to be coming on the course at the same time as the Loopathon, and the same with the 1 mile as well. So it's going to be fun. We've got a big arch for everyone to start under, small arch to finish, lap shoot. It'll make perfect sense when you all get there and see what's going on site. For the people who are doing laps, especially maybe the half guys and the guys who are doing the Loopathon, there is a pavilion area that's located just after the lap point. And in that area, you'll be able to, if you want to stop at any point, if you want to stage any nutrition, you can stage that in the pavilion area and stop and refuel that. And that's done after you pass over the lap point. We've got some relay runners running in our half. So you guys, you will transition and you'll hand over, or the next person will start running in that pavilion area. So depending on who wants to do whatever lap, you'll do a lap, you'll tag off to your next runner at the pavilion area, and we've got some themed batons for you to carry that are related to the Peanuts gang. So you'll hand over your baton, and then the next person will carry on running, complete the next lap. And it's up to you guys who are doing the relay, who wants to do what lap, how many does each lap. So if you're doing the half, you can have someone run the 1 mile first, then someone run 3 laps, then someone do the final lap. But you just have to keep track between the 2, 3, or 4 of you, whoever's doing who's doing what laps, and who's doing, and how many you've done. So we'll go over all this on race day as well, and making sure you're all in the right place and doing what you need to do. It sounds a little confusing, but I promise you it will make perfect sense on race day. Medical tent we'll have at the lap point as well, so if anyone needs any help with that. So just to finish up, I'm just going to kind of explain how the Loopathon works and how you earn your medals. So this is how you're earning your medals if you're doing the Loopathon. So everyone is doing obviously the 1 mile lap first. You'll go ahead and complete that lap and you get your Marcy medal. So then after that, you will need to complete another lap, which is 5K, the longer lap, and then you'll get your Franklin medal. After that, you'll run another 2 laps, and that's the quarter distance, and you'll get your Snoopy medal. And then after that, you'll need to run another 4 laps to get your Pigpen medal. So total, if you want to get all the medals, you need to run the 1 mile lap to start off with, then 7 additional laps, okay? And that adds up to just under a full marathon. So that's really, if you guys have questions or really wanted to know how many laps you really got to do to get your medals, that's it. It's a big accomplishment. We've got a lot of guys actually signed up for the Loopathon. And once again, you have 5 hours to complete all those laps. So once you start at 10, you can keep going. You can stop if you want in the pavilion area, rest. Keep doing your laps, and at 3 p.m. we will not be allowing anyone else to start a new lap. We'll start at 1 mile, and once the 1 mile is gone, anyone who comes into the lap area, we will just be redirecting you to cross the finish line. That's all our that's all our information we have. If you guys have questions, please post them out to the Facebook page so people can see it. And we're really looking forward to seeing you all on Friday, hopefully early packet pickup, and then definitely on Saturday. Great way to start off the Christmas season. You'll all be ready to hit the holidays in style after you've come out and joined us. And Winterfest is tons of fun. So you're going to have a lot of fun there at Great America once you'll have earned it through all your different running distance. So thanks very much. Once again, if you have any questions, go ahead and please post them to the feed.